Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rachel of Gathered Plans. I have the Sticker Kit Planner Studio planner review for you. This is going to be a full in-depth review. I hope that it actually satisfies your requirements for a review. I haven't done a review in a long time, especially for a planner. I don't think I've ever really done one, so I'm quite nervous and I don't know if I've hit every single point. I wanted to make sure I did. I actually filmed this entire review in different segments throughout different days, so it's kind of all over the place. I had no idea where I was going with it, and I just wanted to make sure I was doing right by Erin because I'm so pleased and happy, and I had the pleasure of just trying out the sampler prototype, and again, I am so pleased with the planner. Very happy. It's neutral, it's perfect for exactly what we need, and I think you guys will see that more once I do a full review on this and by the end of the video, and I hope that you'll pick one up too. So my code with her shop is Rachel10 if you're interested, for 10% off. Her YouTube, her blog, her Instagram, her Etsy shop, all of that will be linked below, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. So this is the Sticker Kit Planner by TSKP Studio, and you can use Rachel10 to save. So this is a prototype sampler one only. It's only 3 months, and this is only a prototype coil, so it's not the full size of a 12-month coil. I know that for her 12-month coils, I believe the weekly is 1 1/4" coil, but if you get the weekly and monthly 12-month, it's 1 1/2" coil. So this is an A5 wide, very similar to the Erin Vertical Life Planner. I don't know if you can tell here, but it's a little bit taller in height. I think the lamination's just a little bit taller and wider. I don't know how to describe that. I can't really compare the coils just because this is not a full 12-month planner and this is just the prototype, so I can't speak to the quality of what the real coil is going to be, so I just want to be transparent about that. I believe it's going to be nice coil. I've seen pictures of it on her blog, on her shop, so definitely just check that out. I've always loved the Erin coil, and I think a lot of people do as well. It's just really high quality, but just remember that the Sticker Kit Planner is made in-house, and Erin does all of this by hand in her home, so I really love supporting that as well. So pretty much the same size. The only other difference is I've noticed that the cover covers the tabs here, and the tabs in the Sticker Kit Planner are white versus black or this dark gray in the Erin and in the Erin the tabs do stick out. I do like the seamlessness of this a lot better personally, so that's a plus for me. And both of the laminated covers are very similar to each other. I will say that the Sticker Kit Planner one is actually stronger in my opinion, or I can't really tell because maybe it's just because it's newer, and the Erin I've had this for 1.5 years now, so it's gone through some tough times. So anyways, Erin has other covers in her shop as well. She has other patterns and designs, but all of her covers are removable. Again, I can't compare this to a 12-month coil because I just don't have one on hand, but as soon as you open it, you do get the section with her website on the bottom on both pages. You have the standard this planner belongs to, and as soon as you turn it, you do get this 12-month dashboard. You can use this for goals, highlights, birthdays, whatever the case may be. I've already done a pen test here, and then I've done a sticker test on the monthly section, but I want to open up to a blank monthly section. I am obsessed with her monthly format. She really took into consideration what the planner community or decorative planning community does with the section, and it was incredibly smart. I keep praising her time and time again about her format because it is incredibly amazing and just smart, and she just pays attention. I think it's awesome. So if you have the Erin Life Planner, you know that when you open up to the month tab, it opens up to this dashboard and this notes grid section. I've never been a fan of that. I think Erin changed that with her new planners moving forward, where once you open to the actual month tab, it opens strictly to the month section. I prefer that. I think it just makes more sense, but I know that a lot of people use this section, so it just really depends on your preference. But Erin of the Sticker Kit Planner was incredibly smart with her format here because she literally made it incredibly neutral. There's nothing on the top here. It's undated. There's no month. There's nothing. There's no lines. There's no hexagon. It is just completely neutral. It's the perfect size for a monthly kit, and I just love that it's undated and very simple and neutral. She took that into consideration, and she still kept a gray faint line here so you can line up your stickers perfectly. So I do love her monthly section, and then also this is what her weekly section looks like. It has a month up here, and then it has the dates, which I actually love. She is releasing, or did already release, an undated option, which I feel like a lot of people have really wanted, a coiled undated version. So I really love and appreciate that she did that. Erin and I kind of kept talking back and forth about the layout and design and format of the weekly section. And I know she's taken a lot of other people's feedback as well. I hope that you guys like this. This is going to be the new format moving forward. So you do get the month up here, and I like that because I know once Erin Condren did the hexagon thing, a lot of people were buying monthly scripts, and now it's been a huge thing where every single shop I feel like has their own monthly scripts now, and a lot of them are foiled. But if you don't want to spend money on a month script, this is perfect. I like that this is an option because it helps you save money and you don't have to worry about that aspect of it anymore. So I like that it does come with the dates. Personally, this is very smart. Lauren and I were talking about this and I was thinking about it some more, and I realized it is smart to have the dates there so I know where I am, especially because I do YouTube and it helps me kind of stay on track. So on the sidebar here, this rectangle and sidebar is grayed out. Very, very faint gray line, but it's still easy to see, so you can line your stickers up nicely. And then all of these lines on the side of each row are a dark black color. So I don't know if you can see that, but she created this really faint gray rectangle for the headers in each row, and I like that. I know that it's up for debate depending on like what your preference is, but I personally like this. I've tried it out in my mock spread where I did use whiteout to see how it looked with whiteout by itself, and then I also did it without using whiteout to just write over the line or next to it, and it still looked fine both ways. So I was really impressed by that. I tried to just give you guys different options as well. So the header grayed out area is really subtle, but it's nice because it helps me keep things lined up. So this is the format, and then down here is the washi section. It's just this really faint gray line, and it's perfect just to put down your washi. I like that it's even faint here, so if you want to extend your washi over, it's not going to seep through the sticker. So very, very subtle. I love this format, and if, again, you're interested, she does have a blog, a YouTube, her Etsy shop with pictures, and Instagram with more details too, so all of that will always be linked below. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into the different kinds of tests, the sticker test, the whiteout test, and the pen test, and then of course a mock spread at the end. So make sure to check all that out, and I hope that you enjoy this review. If you have any other questions, I'm happy to answer and help you. Just leave them below or send me a DM on Instagram. So in this portion, I'm going to go ahead and do a whiteout and pen test. I have tons of pens, a lot of pens that I feel like are very popular and just well known, and then the pens that I use all the time. So the Tombow whiteout that I use is Tombow. It's the Tombow monocorrection tape. This is the hybrid style. I've used the black and green one, but honestly they're both the same. I feel like this is cheaper because it's less whiteout. I find that these are running out faster, so you're getting what you pay for basically. So let me zoom you in. This is last week, so I'm gonna go ahead and just white this out. I'm just gonna white out on, like in the middle here, so you can see how good it looks. I love it. Honestly, in person, I feel like the sticker kit planner paper looks like it has a gray undertone to it, and the Erin Condren one has like this tan undertone to it, like a yellow undertone to it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like whiteout looks good in both. So you guys know that I white out all the time in my planner, so let's try it with the Erin Condren. Ooh, why was I so rough with that whiteout? So that's how it looks in the Erin Condren. And then I want to go ahead and just try it on here. So I think that looks really awesome. And it's pretty seamless. It looks good on camera. It's going to look good in pictures. So I'm going to try it with, like, try writing something and then covering it real quick. So this is the Sarasa Dry Drift Grip 0.5. I love this pen. So there I went ahead and just wrote something. I'm going to white it out. That looks awesome. That looks pretty seamless. And then I'll do a full pen test, but you can see a little bit of ghosting here. I don't think that's any different than what I currently deal with in the Erin Condren right now anyways. Like here, I feel like there's ghosting just in general too, with even in the Erin Condren planner. So you guys can see that. So it's very minimal. It's not anything major. And this is 67-pound paper again, so I think that looks perfectly fine and really good. I'm just very pleased with the whiteout. Honestly, when I saw this and looking at it on my camera, this again certainly pulls way more of a gray undertone, but it actually looks more white than the Erin Condren paper. The Erin Condren has again like a yellow tint to it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a pen test now. I have a very large variety of gel pens, a ballpoint pen, tons of fine point markers, and this is the Sarasa Dry. This is the 0.5 one. I asked my fiance if I could use his 0.38 Muji pen just because I want to try it out for testing purposes for a finer point. And then this is the 0.5 Muji. Here is the Papermate 0.7. And here's the Energel 0.7. This is the ballpoint pen I'm going to be trying. This is the blend pen, say that 10 times really fast. This is from Japan. I love it. It's a lot finer. And then this is the fine liner from Staedtler. I don't use this often. I hope it's not dried out. It's been a minute, you guys. I know that Tay loves this and she uses that all the time. This is the Tombow Mono Drawing Pen in 0.3. And then also here is the Papermate Flare. This is the Pigma Micron 0.5. And then also for testing purposes, I'm gonna try out the Sharpie permanent marker, the ultra fine point. I feel like Sharpies in general just tend to bleed all the time in general, but I just wanna test it out. And then this is the Tombow, kind of like felt tip calligraphy pen. I do not calligraphy, you guys, I don't, so. And then this is the Uniball Signo white gel pen. So I wanted to go ahead and try this out because it's a very, very true white. And I know not everyone uses whiteout. A lot of people do like to use this white gel pen, especially because oftentimes I feel like a lot of people have this in their collection. I didn't realize I had like 3 in my collection just sitting around, but this is also really great to test it out. I want to see how true white it is. And also just because if you use like white gel pens to white out, I want to try this out for you too. So this is a large collection here. I'm going to go ahead and do the pen test and just play some music through it, and then we'll kind of go over the review and the ghosting. Okay guys, so I realized that my handwriting does not look cute with a lot of these really fat, chunky, fine point markers. It doesn't look cute, but we'll just ignore it. So this Uniball Signo, it was really challenging because I feel like you have to go over it several times to just kind of get that whiteout effect, and it was not fun to work with. It was a little bit challenging. So we're gonna go ahead and do like the ghosting test. I don't know if you guys can even see this, hold on. Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of speaks for itself. Honestly, laid flat, even with this Tombow calligraphy pen, felt tip pen, it doesn't really show through. That is incredibly impressive. Seriously, like I feel like this bled more, and that was the Sharpie. So yeah, that makes more sense to me. But truly, I don't feel like, yeah, if you hold it up like this, it's going to ghost. And with these, it's not so bad at all, but even with this Tombow, I'm so impressed. That is amazing. So I will certainly say, of course, like the Papermate Flare, the Micron, which is a 0.8 marker, and the Sharpie, and of course the Tombow, those definitely seep through a lot more and ghost more. These barely show. That's really hard to even notice, so I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing something different because I'm looking at my camera screen, but I can't really see it on camera either. And even in real life, it's just a very standard amount of ghosting, even what I see in the Erin Condren. So nothing different, and it's 67-pound paper. I think the Erin is like 80-pound or more. So I'm very impressed. I think that's amazing. Really, really happy with that. Again, here's the whiteout test. Just because we are up close and personal here, I think it looks really, really good. So let's try it with, let's do this. I wanna go ahead and use this marker, and then maybe just a Sharpie. And then we're going to put whiteout over it and just see how that looks. We are just going to test. That's amazing. That looks awesome. You might have to, with a Sharpie, like go over one more time, but I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't use Sharpies in my Plan With Me's, and my handwriting just looks awful with Sharpies in general. So I'm very, very impressed. Erin, great job, phenomenal. I'm very happy and excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the mock Plan With Me, and then I hope that you guys kind of enjoyed this pen and Sharpie and marker and whiteout test. I surely did. I was really nervous and anxious, and I'm impressed. I wanna go ahead and do a quick sticker test. So I'm gonna put some stickers on real quick. I only have like clear stickers, and then I'm gonna use a matte, premium matte full box on here that I have from a leftover kit. So I'm gonna put it down, and then I will put the clear paper down, and I'm gonna remove it immediately, and then I will also do a test and time it for 20 minutes and then come back and try to remove it as well. So let's try to lift this guy up. That is amazing. That came up super easily, and I ripped that off pretty quickly too. I always get nervous with clear paper because, wow, okay, that's awesome. I feel like clear sticker paper is just, you know, it's a gamble. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this on here. Why did I try to do like a wiggle, like I was doing a Plan With Me? Okay, so I'm gonna leave this on here for 20 minutes, and then we'll just kind of come back once my timer goes off, and then I'm gonna continue and do the mock spread, and then we'll come back after 20 minutes and then try to remove this, see how it goes. I don't have any glossy paper to test. I do apologize. You guys know I'm a premium matte girl, and yeah, so let's go ahead and go into the mock spread. So I was trying to figure out the spacing for the washi, and I'm going to remove the top strip, and you'll see how easily it was to remove it. I love using an eraser to get off that residue, so you saw my little thumbs up. But I do like using an eraser, especially because a lot of the sticky residue stays on the paper, and I just want to remove that so my pages don't end up sticking together, and because it just doesn't look good, I guess. So I really wanted to do a full spread, and I struggled with this mock spread. I was filming this over the weekend and mostly on like Monday, and this is supposed to be a pre-plan full mock spread for this week. I didn't make up plans necessarily. I tried to do like a pre-plan, but some were kind of made up at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense. I just tried to make a very full spread just to also do this kit some justice, because this kit is really beautiful. It's by Simply Said Life, and you can use Rachel 15 to save with her as well. So I was struggling here. I had no idea if the header spaces were too wide, but then I realized that a lot of the headers from this kit itself were just too short or probably shrunk. I was talking to Moshe about this, and she was saying how sometimes premium matte stickers shrink, which is interesting because all of the full boxes and quarter boxes, half boxes, day covers, the washi strips throughout, all of them were the perfect width for the columns, and it just didn't make any sense that the headers weren't fitting all the way. So I was trying to center those to the best of my ability. And I've noticed this, and even seeing like Helen of Coffee Monsters Co., she would do spreads in the Lights Planner Action Planner. And I know that she tries to like center some of the boxes and headers in the center, so it doesn't absolutely touch the line from left to right, but she does center it. And it's honestly really challenging. I can't imagine trying to make the spacing and sizing incredibly perfect because every single shop sticker is different. So as you can see here, it's weird because the habit trackers are like the full width and they fit perfectly in the columns, and then the headers are just shorter. I don't understand why. I'm not sure why, but it's okay. I tried to like finagle with it several times, as you can see, because I'm a perfectionist, but you know, who cares, right? So I was playing around with the spacing at the top where the script is. I didn't know if I wanted to push it all the way up to match the actual height of the day cover, and I actually like how that looks. I think it just looks a little bit more better, I guess, just because it's in line with each other. I don't know. What are words? You guys, I've been working really hard to get this video up, and deep breaths. But Anyways, I think it turned out really well, and I like the spacing that I did with the sidebar. So I think once you get a new planner, and just in general with a new format, you have to kind of play around with spacing. And I feel like I have to do this anyways with different sticker kits that I use, because every single shop is so different. I just don't understand why the header shrunk. I think it's wild. Let me know if you've experienced premium matte paper shrinking. If you're a shop owner, let me know if you've seen that happen. If it does happen, what is the case? I'm not really sure. Like here, this bill due doesn't fit all the way from, you know, line to line in the column, but then the habit trackers do and the full boxes do. So I'm not sure, trying to figure it out. So I'm actually thinking what I'm going to do for the next year, if I'm going to still use the scripts that I have for the months. I think I might still use them just as a good mix, because I do like having a foiled script every once in a while, but I also love the font of this planner and it's just really pretty. So I will just probably play around with it. And I also just like having month scripts anyways, because I do have undated rings and TN, so it works out. So I tried to do something different. I don't usually plan with checklist ever, and I struggled. This was kind of like a mix of like my memory and my pre-plan plan with me's. So if you've ever watched Plans Change, you know that I have taken all of my traveler notebooks, plan with me. Gosh, that is so hard to say. Plan with me's to my Plans Change episodes with Tay. So I used to do those on my channel well before my break and before I moved, but I finally have another platform to do Plan with me's, and I just like having that option, and it's just fun, something different, and it's a lot less stress on me to have to film like 2 different kinds of videos, not including my monthlies and hauls and all the other kinds of things that I want to film but just haven't gotten to. So on Tuesday here, you can see that I use the whiteout and I'm leaving it alone. Like I'm not writing over it. I'm also not covering it with a sticker. So you can see that shows a little bit, but honestly, I think whiteout shows anywhere, like with any paper regardless. Even in my Erin Condren, if you look close enough, you can still see like where the whiteout tape lines are. It's just going to happen. It's bound to happen. But I think this is the best and closest kind of paper I've seen whiteout look really good, especially the whiteout that I use. And I'm a snob when it comes to whiteout, just like I am with pens and paper and stationery in general, because certain whiteouts don't roll very well. If you understand what I mean, please let me know, because I don't want to feel crazy and by myself. But some whiteouts that I've used just get stuck in the roll all the time, and it drives me crazy, because then I feel like I end up wasting the whole tape roll. It just happens all the time. So Tombow is the only one that has worked really, really well for me and has never let me down. You know, she stays true to me. She's a good one. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that I plan to get a haircut today. It's Wednesday now as I'm filming this and doing this voiceover, but your girl didn't do it. And I've been trying to get a haircut for like 3 months now. So yeah, that's where I am. Anyways, here's the rest of the timer. I'm actually showing it to you guys so you can see where it's ending. And I tried to be as honest and true in this one to show to you. And I did try to do like a video as well, or like a quick story snippet on my Instagram so you could see it there too. Oh my gosh, that mandala layering looks so bad. It's not even centered. Please tell me I'm going to fix it. No, I'm not. I'm not going to fix it. Okay, we're going straight to take the sticker off that I put on the paper 20 minutes prior, and it still came off. To be honest with you, and I am just trying to be transparent here, premium matte paper is usually very forgiving to begin with, and honey inked clear paper is actually very forgiving too. I've had plenty of experience, so I know, and I'm very appreciative that it comes off and removes very easily, because clear paper stickers don't usually always do that. But I will say, to be honest with you too, that I think, of course, kind of removing the stickers and putting them back on took off some of the residue and tackiness from the back, so it probably did make it a little bit easier. But all of the removing I did in this mock spread is proof that doing it right then and there, I am taking it off without actually like taking it off and taking some of the tackiness and stickiness off and then trying to put it back on. That probably didn't make any sense, but I hope it did. And I think putting down the washi at the beginning was a prime example of that. I put it right on and removed it immediately, and it came off seamlessly. So really wonderful. And I've always had to use an eraser with any kind of planner, whether it was the Recollections, the Happy Planner, the Erin Condren planner, whether it was my inserts. I've always used an eraser to remove the tackiness and the sticker residue if I were to remove a sticker, especially if I used undo. So that is nothing new and specific to this planner itself. I do that all the time. So yeah, I'm losing my breath. I know I get told sometimes that I talk fast, but you guys, I have I have a short time frame to like do these videos, and at the same time, I don't got all day. I have things to do. Your girl's busy, your girl's got things. So I apologize if I talk really fast, but at the same time, I don't, because this is just me, you know? Anyways, so here I'm just gonna go ahead and mark that I'm filming. I love that script sticker. I think that's from Planner Girl Boss or something like that. Planner Girl, something, some Planner Girl thing. But I think she closed since then. I think she might have changed to Czar Planner or Czar Stickers, SZAR. But I haven't been able to see her since, or I haven't seen her around since, so I don't know if she just closed shop. And I think I might have seen or heard another Planner Girl mention that she did close shop. So here on Friday, on Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday in the column, I used whiteout to show how it would look with putting a sticker over it and having whiteout show. But here on Friday, I just wrote over the lines, like the really faint lines that are intended for the header. And I think it still looks good, honestly. I don't think you really even need to cover it. And I like that option because you can still have the lines to lay your stickers straight, but you can also have them there and not have to use whiteout because they're still so faint. I feel like it's literally the perfect happy medium. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoy that part too. I really love the flags in this kit. I cannot tell you enough. The sizing is just perfect. Literally the width, the height, everything is perfection. And I always forget to bring in my Fox and Pip girls. I forget that I have them. And Francesca actually sent me a DM recently, and she said that Fox and Pip is coming out with some workout girls where she's like lifting with dumbbells and barbells. And I was like, yes, queen, thank you for thinking of me. I was so happy. I can never find like really cute character girls that are like lifting, and I think that's really awesome because I love to lift weights. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, I do like to lift weights. So I just wanted to mark that. I am having my best friend visit me. I haven't seen her since she got married, and I was in her wedding last year around this time. I haven't seen her in over a year, and with COVID and everything, we've all been trying to be safe, but she's actually going to be visiting her family who's in the same area as me, and she's going to stay, her and her husband are going to stay with us over the weekend, which will be really nice and refreshing because I haven't seen her in a long time, and I don't know, I miss her. We're definitely going to be safe and everything. We talked about like safety precautions with COVID and everything. She's been safe. She's been, you know, staying at home and all that stuff. Oh, also, my Lola's birthday is this Sunday, so yay. I miss her so much. She is so cute. I love my Lola. Anyways, sorry for my super rambly voiceover. I really don't know what else to say because I feel like I answered and did such a pretty in-depth review at the beginning, so not to toot my own horn, but just kidding. I really hope that this satisfies the review, and I'm so nervous. I hope you all enjoy this planner and try it out and check it out. I am super impressed, Erin. Way to go. I am so thankful. I can't say it enough that I'm just so thankful that someone in the community understands what us planner girls and decorative planners and girls that use sticker kits just live for, you know? Like, this is our hobby. This is fun. And she really just, she did it. She did it. I hope you all check it out. I know she's out of stock right now, but I'm sure she'll be restocking soon, and I'll share that on my Instagram, so be sure to follow me there. Thanks so much again for watching, and thank you again, Erin. Make sure to use Rachel10 to save with her shop, and Rachel15 with Simply Said Life. Take care, everybody, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.